I am in the city of Chicago picking up FOIA requests. I am at the Department of Law. Can't never get a hold of nobody in here. Department of Law never has somebody at the counter. All right. Oh shit. Somebody gotta come open up the door. Look at these dirty windows with lead paint on them. Hi ma'am, I'm here to pick up some Freedom of Information packet.
For
Department of Law.
that probably is 6th floor.
6th floor?
Where there's 4th floor and 6th floor.
Yeah, but the 6th floor does not have anybody inside the office.
Don't they have the telephone like we do in
Yeah,
front?
but the telephone, could it be used by anybody or just employees?
What do you have a person's name?
FOIA officer?
Let me find out.
Sure, thank you. The city of Chicago, they target people with lead in their windows. And look at the city of Chicago has lead in their windows. Look at these dirty windows, old windows from 1907. Look, they still have the chains on the window. If I become governor, if I become governor, we need to get these windows washed up. We need to get these windows cleaned up. If it has lead in it, we need to send out the Department of Buildings to come and inspect these windows. Huh. If it ain't one thing, it is another. Chipping. Let me pause this and wait for them.
Wait a minute, they're gonna look for you.
Thank you. Man, I'm so serious about this. Almost on every floor, every single floor, the city of Chicago has lead paint. And like I said, they go around closing up people's houses and stuff with lead paint. Look, this is multicolor. Look at these windows. This is the city of Chicago. If right now I investigate the Department of Buildings, DOB, Department of Buildings, DOB, I would see many people being cited, violations, code enforcement, because they have old windows, lead in their windows. And then they send those code infractions to the Department of Law. And what does law do? They make fictitious obligations and start sending out homeowners' responsibilities, and they put them through a ringer. And at the same time, look at how they are hypocritical, contradicting themselves. Look. You hear that crackle?
No, they don't give it. It doesn't work like that. They do it by email. Do you have an email address I can get there?
Sir, it works via fax, it works in person, it works via email as well. I prefer to do my business in person. May I ask what your first name is, sir?
No, they've never done it I just talked to the FOIA officer. They've never done it like that.
Sir?
You have to give your email address and they'll do it that way.
Sir, I prefer to do in person. State Statute Chapter 140.
Then go back up to the law department.
Okay.
On 6. We are not that division.
Yeah. The Department of Law has several offices.
Yes, we're collections. We don't do
Okay, I see.
We don't do
But the
FOIA,
thing
so I
is,
can't help
my
you.
man, I know you can't help me because you're not the FOIA officer.
No.
But what you said is incorrect.
Well, that's what I was told.
Yeah. Now,
By the FOIA officer.
Right. May I ask what your name is, sir?
No, why do you want my name?
Are you an Esquire?
No.
Sir,
Go back up to 6.
it's okay. All right.
Tell them we sent you.
But
tell
what's
them
your
the 4th floor sent you up there.
what's your FOIA officer's name?
I don't know the FOIA officer. I told you we work in collections here.
But why don't you want to give me your first name that I
Why
talked
do
to
you
you?
want my name?
That I mentioned that I talked to you, sir.
Okay, tell them you talked to Pete Manella,
Pete Manella, that's all. That's all it is.
and I sent you back up there
Thank you, sir.
because you said you
Right.
did this in person.
And
I
here's
told you it's never done in person.
here's my in-person packet from a different department. I do all my business in person, my man.
Well, the FOIA
I know the
officer said they
FOIA.
do it.
I know the FOIA better than over 100 FOIA officers in the state of Illinois.
Tell them I sent you back up there because you
My
said
man, thank you.
they do it.
Gracias.
Ashley said you gotta do that email for any.
In person, he explained to me. 6th floor. Pete. Gracias. Okay. Man, these people are. Okay, so back on the 6th floor. So, like he throws on a flag, he does this and that, and he's an esquire. Anyhow, to the 6th floor it is. Hello. 6?
This is going down.
Oh shit. Okay. So that being said, established in the forward. Yeah, man, I just don't like people lying to me. He says you got to do it online. You got to do it online. No, sir. I could do it via fax if I wanted to, even in the year 2023, or I could do it in person. I prefer to do some FOIA requests I like to do in person. Some is much easier to do online. But the reason why I like in person is because I familiarize myself with the staff. Hi, ma'am, Department of Law. Pete sent me up here from downstairs from the collections department. I'm supposed to be picking up a FOIA packet.
From who?
From the Department of Law FOIA officer.
And he sent you here?
Yeah, Pete from the 6th floor. Yes, ma'am.
Pete from the 6th floor?
Pete Miller, I think his name was.
He sent you from the 6th floor or what?
No, he sent me from the 4th floor up to the 6th floor. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta pick up
Give you a name?
of the FOIA officer.
Yeah.
He does not know his or her name. No, he just told me his name. See, I already picked up a packet already, but from a different department. I gotta come pick up all my packets today in the same day. I just picked this up today.
You work for the city?
No,
Who do you work for?
I am independent. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Was the Illinois compiled statutes. I got the same exact copies of those at the house. FOIA officer?
No, I am not.
Okay.
Sorry.
Esquire services. Look, I know what just happened back there. The lady called the other lady back there to tell him this guy is filming, this guy is this and this and this. They run a whole spiel. Then they end up calling the police for the police just to come and tell them, no, he's okay to film. Carry on. You have to comply with his FOIA. Whether he's filming or not, you have to comply. I'm glad that I caught that lady walking up the door. Because usually out here they don't have anybody sitting at the counter. Are you the FOIA officer?
Who?
FOIA officer, Freedom of Information? No. You're an esquire that works for the Department of Law? Oh no.
Who are you looking for?
FOIA officer.
Okay, you have to call her.
Call
Call her.
Sheila Lockwood.
Uh-huh.
How do I call that number?
Just dial 4 and the other 4 numbers.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow, that's so easy.
Office of Corporation Counsel.
Hello, who am I speaking with?
Sheila.
Sheila.
Lockwood.
Hi, ma'am. You are the FOIA officer for law, right?
No, I'm not the FOIA officer for law.
Oh, are you corporation counsel?
No, I am not the Corporation Counsel. I am the administrative assistant to
Okay.
the acting Corporation Counsel.
I see. Miss Meza is the corporation.
No, she is not. Ms. Meza no longer is Corporation Counsel for the City of Chicago. She left on the 31st of March, excuse me.
Oh, which is I seen that coming because there was an investigation going on. Anyway, ma'am, I need to speak to the FOIA officer.
Okay, is this about requesting FOIA?
It's actually about me standing here in the building right now, ready to pick up my records I submitted over a month ago.
Okay, that is not how this works. They have never done anything in person, so I don't know who gave you that information. It's incorrect. If you could give me an email address and a phone number, I will get it to the individual. There's a team, there's an email address, and that team, someone on that team, I don't know the names of those people, will handle this request.
Okay, ma'am, I do have the Freedom of Information Act with me. Statute 140 permits a person to request FOIA in person, over the phone, if granted, fax or via email. I
Right.
prefer to do my business in person.
If granted.
No. It's a requirement. The only thing that's optional is oral request. That's the only thing that's optional. But everything must be in writing. I'm able to do it in person, guaranteed. I just came and picked up my packet from the Department of Finance. I also got to go back to the Department of Buildings. Everybody's got a packet for me that I have to pick up today. Now, I might have made a mistake about the Department of Law. I might not have submitted one with the Department of Law in person, but I am here to do it today.
Well, I'm sorry, I cannot, it's not going to work. I checked before you came back up here. You were downstairs and you came back up here.
Right.
And I was told that you submitted, you will be given the response to your request via email or mail.
No, ma'am. This is what I'm going to do here. I'm recording this call on my phone. I have my FOIA filed already, my page. I just need someone to give me a copy of it. If nobody wants to come out and give me a copy, I'm going to leave it on the counter here in room 600. Department of Law in room 600. I'm going to leave it on the counter, and I'm going to come back in the next 15 days to pick these records up on paper. If somebody could come out and give me a copy of it, that'll be fine. If not, I'm going to leave this paperwork here on the counter, which should not be damaged or lost. This is official public record request in person.
Anything else, sir?
No, that's all.
Okay.
You said your name was Sheila, so would you...
Sheila Lockwood.
Lockwood, yes ma'am. I believe I spoke to you in the past. I'm not sure, but the name rings a bell. Now, can you send an employee out just to give me a copy of this?
No.
So you want me to leave it on the desk here?
You are free to do however you would like. I am instructing you of how the request, I was told that you will not get something in person. That's what I was told.
Okay, who's the one who told who's the one who
that
told you
request.
that?
The FOIA people.
Do you have a name?
No, sir, I told you that. There was an email address.
Okay, what's the FOIA officer's first name and phone number?
I told you that already. There's an email address, sir.
No, ma'am, I need the phone number, not the email.
I don't have it. I don't know what that is.
Okay, well, I need. If you don't have it, who does?
I don't know.
That's not a good enough answer, ma'am.
I'm sorry that it's not good enough for you, sir. I really don't know who that is.
Okay.
And I strongly suggest if you would like to leave that, by all means, leave it there. But I was told...
Okay, I'll tell you what, ma'am. Please inform whoever you have to that I did leave my page here on the counter.
Okay.
Should I put it in the drop-off section?
Can leave it wherever you want. There's very few documents out there.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Yes, ma'am. That's what I'll go ahead and do right now. Thank you, Sheila. Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Okay. Ma'am, This is my FOIA request here. I'm just gonna leave it with you. That's all.
Okay.
What's your name?
Tiffany,
Tiffany. I thank you so much.
you're welcome.
Enjoy the rest of your night.
You too.
Farewell. God bless. Okay, beautiful. I left it with Tiffany. So there it is, folks. You see what they say, man. You see what they say over the phone. You're not going to do this and you're not going to do that. No, them flags are going to be waved. Them flags are going to be waved. So, audit them always encourages you to audit them. Plenty love, folks. Hit the bell.